Good morning, friends. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing you around a little bit here, trying to get ready to go. It's a little cloudy today. Sun's kind of peeking out here and there, but it's a nice day. Not too cold. I am getting ready to go to the store. Originally it was supposed to just be Tractor Supply, but I guess now it's Walmart and Tractor Supply. I'm getting some gravel for in front of the door. I'm just gonna shut this because it gathers water a lot in front of the door anytime it rains, and that is, you know, a pain, and we don't want the customers to have to walk through water to get to the house. I'm gonna try to get in touch with the person who was supposed to gravel our entire driveway last year, and he didn't show up. I mean, I guess I probably should get in touch with somebody else then, right? He didn't show up, and I think he stopped by like a week later, and the date that he had given us to come back and do it, it was the 4th of July. So he didn't show up, and then came back a week later and is like, I didn't realize it was the 4th of July. To me, okay, that's fine, but you should have said something. You should have contacted us in some way to let us know you weren't showing up. I feel like that's just bad business. So anyway, he did have a very reasonable price though, so that's why we went with him. I just kind of put out feelers on Facebook and said, hey, who does this? Who has the gravel for a driveway? And we had multiple people respond and even just show up here. And his was kind of in like the middle for the quote. So we kind of went with him, and he had the soonest date to do it, which was a big thing for us because we just wanted it finished, and now it's still not done because he didn't show up. So anyway, that's the plan. I'd like to get somebody in here to do it, even if they just drop the gravel and I spread it. Like I can probably, I don't know, do something. I can probably get it spread somehow, fairly easy. I mean, even if I have to shovel into a wheelbarrow or something and move it into spots and then just kind of rake it out, whatever. The kids will help, everybody will help. That would be good. I would really like to get this driveway done because it does have these pockets that hold water in front of the garage, in the driveway itself, and right at the entrance to the shop. It just holds water whenever it rains, and I don't want that. I would like it to drain. So that's the idea there. Otherwise, the snow is gone. I do have some flowers the annuals are starting to, I don't know if you can see that or not. See right there? Right there. I know my finger's kind of blurry, but right there. The flowers are starting to come up. That's actually going to get moved. I'm going to move that to a different part of the yard because I am going to go ahead and get a greenhouse and put it there again. So that I have to get that out of there. It kind of was in the way last year of the doorway. It wasn't too bad, but it was a little in the way of trying to get things over there. So that I think is another project. Cleaning out the garage, big project. We still have some storage stuff in there, and some of it's in like cardboard boxes, which is like falling apart. So I've slowly been kind of transferring stuff to those plastic bins, like the Rubbermaid stuff. But it's not all done, and it needs to get done. So that's high on my list for that, the garage. And also, there's a section in the garage that has like this really long workbench, and I'm thinking I might cut that down. And because I'm going to use it for my craft area. I'm going to move all of the stuff from my room and bring it into the garage as a new craft area, which I'm very happy about. And sometime during the summer, we are going to insulate and sheetrock and all that stuff in the garage to get it all, you know, nicer. And probably, honestly, probably put a pellet stove or something in there, a small one. Because we do actually a lot in the garage. It gets utilized quite a bit, so like every day. So it would be nice to have that finished and warm when, you know, it's being utilized. It would be nice to have that. So it's definitely worth it for our family because we use it so often. You wouldn't think so, but as a garage we do. And the fact that now I'm just moving a whole craft studio into the garage. and for me to be able to do that, like during the winter time, I need it to be warm. So that's that project. So the garage, I need to put in a greenhouse. Tilling the gardens, I will be doing that soon, I hope. We're trying to find a tiller right now, and we'll see. I don't need anything expensive. I don't need anything crazy. It's just 2 areas that I have to till. I need to do the front over here. You probably can't see it, but by the sign, I'm doing that whole front area is going to be gardens. And then in the back where the fire pit is, where I showed you guys in a previous video, all of that is going to be tilled. I'm just going to leave like walkways so to get from the back porch around to get to the animals. And also the area down below is where the chicks will be. And I think I said all of this in a previous video, so I'm just kind of summing up here. Anyway, it's a lot of area that I need to till, but I'm thinking actually I might do this whole area on the side of the house all the way to the back where the fire pit is. And with just a pathway, because then I can put in more stuff. I can put in potatoes. And I have a ridiculous amount of compost from these animals that is ready to go. So there's a lot of compost. So it's going to be plenty to put in this soil to get it all, right for growing. I'm trying to think what else. I told you already we have the pigs coming, so we need to make a pig pen. Okay, so my idea was that there's a clearing on the other side of the fencing going down the side street. So there's a clearing where the fence ends down there. It's cleared already. And I think maybe, if I remember correctly, it's pretty big. If not, I can always, clear out some of those smaller trees and still use it. So the idea is to build a fence in that clearing right on the other side of the other fence. Use the trees. There's lots of big trees, so use the trees for the fencing. And if I need T-posts, fine, I'll use the T-posts. And then putting a gate. And then having access from the road to that gate, which is not going to be a very far distance, but putting an access road to get to that gate, or an access path, I guess, but that the trailer, the animal trailer will fit into, and that's actually where we'll park it as well when we're not using it, because right now it takes up a whole lot of space on the side of the yard. So that's, I think, where pigs are going to go. So we have to build that because the pigs are coming on Mother's Day weekend. 2 piglets. Really excited. So excited. And we have to build the chicken enclosure because they're still in the house right now. Then they'll be in the brooder outside for a couple of weeks, and then they will be out on grass. And the area is already cleared where I want to put them, but I still have to put in all of the fencing and everything to hold them. I've already got a chicken tractor, so that's taken care of. It's just a matter of, you move to a new place and you start the process over again. You know what you need, you know how you need it, it's a different layout. So you have to kind of find, okay, where is this going to go and where is that going to go? And then ultimately, actually, I think the main thing, the first thing we're doing is expanding yet again the animals paddock and making a separate area for Bessie. Not for good, because we can't keep her away from the rest of her herd, because I'm telling you right now, you cannot keep these animals apart. They hate it. They put up a fuss. But we want to start doing Rent the Homestead again. And if you're new here on this channel, we did this when we first started our business, and we started it in Mass. And it's basically where, a family, we had people with disabilities that would come out. It's kind of like an animal therapy thing. That you rent the homestead for 2 hours, and you get in with the animals. You can pet them, you can feed them, you can interact with them, play with them, all of it. You're in there with them and everything. But Bessie's a cow, and she's big. And when we first started this, she was just a baby. She was like 5 months old. So people could get in and pet her and that kind of thing, walk her around. But now she's full grown, and She's too big. And she likes to play. She loves to snuggle. Like, she will rub up on you, but she will push you down because she doesn't know. She's a cow. So we have a separate area that we're building to put her in when we have, when somebody rents the homestead, so that, you know, everybody's safe, everybody's good. Our first priority is making sure everybody's safe. So she will go in there when she'll still be, you'll still see her. She'll be visible, obviously, she'll be there, but you will not have access to her. She will be separate. Everybody else, Claire's our mini horse. She's fantastic with people. She's good with kids, the whole thing. And our ram and the 2 goats. We are going to get another ewe for Wooly. And I'm thinking, and we'd like to, obviously for Wooly, so they can breed and have lambs. But also, I'd like to get Lily bred. I would like to get Bessie bred. So that's something I'm definitely going to look into very, very soon and figure out that whole process. We would like her to be in milk. I really, really, really would like her to be in milk. Plus, a calf would be fantastic. If it's a male, you know, that would be for meat, a meat cow. Turn him into a steer, obviously, and then raise him for meat. A female, we would probably sell at this point. So anyway, it's a whole plan. It's a whole thing. I don't need to I'm like getting all into it because this stuff excites me. So anyway, just wanting the milk for, you know, cheese and yogurt and milk and all of the fantastic things that come along with dairy. Going back to the gardens, we will be selling vegetables. And these are organic vegetables. We do not put any chemicals on them. We never have, and we never will. There's nothing, no pesticides whatsoever. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how I do it. I don't put any kind of chemicals on my plants. There will be yellow squash, zucchini, green beans, peas, like tomatoes, like you name it, all kinds of stuff. If I can fit it in these gardens, I'm going to grow it. A whole lot of that I grow for our family. And this year I want to start selling it. So I'm really excited about this, guys. This is going to be amazing. All right, after all that, I know, it's a lot of talking, but I'm trying to get you the plans because you guys are coming along for all of this. So now you know what's going to be happening. Lots of stuff going on. I want to pack as much into the warmer months as I can to get it finished. I'm on this kick of organization and cleanliness. Like I don't like clutter. I don't like things like everywhere. And even if I can't like see it and I know it's a mess, like the garage, I can't, it drives me nuts. I gotta get it clean. Anyway, I'm off to the store and I'm actually getting all of my supplies. We open on Friday, guys. If you're local, we hope you guys stop by. We're reopening for the season on Friday. So we open Friday, April 19th at noon. So we hope to see you guys here. And yeah, I'm going to the store. I gotta get these supplies so that I can make stuff for it.